Hey guys, what's up? Bringing the third part to this video on my new P-64 Radom chamber in 9mm Makarov. And basically the first part I was talking about the different things that you get with this weapon and a little bit about the weapon itself. And on the second part and on this one, I'm going to try to cover all the different features of the gun and also the disassembly of it. So subscribe to my channel, and if you're just tuning in to this one video, there's two other ones that come before this one that you might want to watch. This gun does come with two magazines, six round magazines, and it's a very nice gun. Okay, now I was saying on the second part of the video, this is a single action, double action P-64 pistol. Okay, it's basically a replica of the PPK, Walther PPK. A lot of people are mentioning in the videos and even titling their videos P-64 Makarov. This is not a Makarov by any means, okay? He shoots the Makarov round, the 9mm Makarov, which is the 9x18. Pretty powerful little round, okay, with the proper load, defense load, like hollow points, you can really do some damage. Now, believe me, this gun, it is extremely accurate, and I'll tell you why. Same as the Versa 380, due to the fixed barreled, okay, the barrel's not floating in the gun and bouncing around as the gun is like sliding, cycling. This is a fixed barrel design, which the Makarov, the Bulgarian, the Russian, even the CZ82, the 83, the Versa, the only Versa that has a fixed barrel is their Thunder 380. That's why that is the most accurate Versa that they make. Okay, the most accurate Versa made right now is the 380, the Thunder 380, not the Thunder 9, the Thunder 40, 45. No, the 380. Why? Because they copy from the PPK and they copy the design of having a fixed barrel. Okay, that's where they get their accuracy from. Most likely guns that have fixed barrels will be more accurate than guns that have their barrel just basically loose inside the slide as the gun is cycling. Now, this weapon, like I mentioned, is a double action, single action gun. The pull on the single action, single action is very nice. It's like about 3 pounds or somewhere around there, very crisp. There's hardly no take up. The let off is really nice. Now the double action pull, it's extremely terrible. Okay, it is really bad. It's got like a 24-pound pull, even though you can put some springs on there and change it, but it's not very desirable. Okay, right now the gun has, like I said before, an external safety that also acts as a decocker. There's no slide catch like on your last shot. The magazine the slide stays back, but there's no slide release that you can press it with your finger and engage again the weapon for the slide to go forward. You will have to manually pull it back, which is not a big deal. And besides that, it has your European style mag release, which is at the bottom. It's got this little button there that you press it back, okay, and the magazine comes out, no problem, okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and disassemble this gun. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and take it apart. It's very simple. All you do, the trigger guard, you pull it out and to the side a little bit. You will think you don't have enough play in the trigger swivel here, but it does. Okay, you just gotta pull it down, okay, and pull to the side, and then very simple, you get the slide, you pull all the way back and up and forward, okay, and that comes out. There's your slide. Okay, it's constructed of solid steel, very nicely made. Okay, and we're gonna set it aside here, and this is your frame. Okay, and this is the spring, just like on the Versa 380, same design. You pull it out. Remember, when you put this back together, you're gonna have a loose fit on one side of the spring and a tight fit on the side of the spring. You want to always use the tight fit on the side of the spring on most of this fixed design barrel. As you guys can see, this is a fixed design barrel. It's a blowback mechanism, which it makes it very, very durable and very dependable. That's where this weapon and also the Versa 380s, that's where they get their accuracy from. Okay, they get it because of the fixed barrel. Another good quality feature that this weapon has is that it's got a chrome lined barrel. Okay, extremely bright. You can see it right there. The rifling, look at that rifling. The rifling, it's really nice. Okay, this gun, it's had to be unused or non-issued. I have no idea. I mean, but the barrel is immaculate. Look at the chrome there. You can see the reflection. Okay, the gun, it's immaculate. Okay, it's got a chromed barrel. You can see the tip there, or lined, but it is unreal. Look at that barrel, how it shines. Very, very good rifling. Nice and chrome, nice lands, extremely nice rifling. And that's one of the features of having a chrome line barrel, that it will give you very long life on your barrel. It makes it accurate too. It doesn't hold so much fouling and powder residue when you fire, and it's extremely easy to clean. Nothing sticks to it. So that's one of the features that this gun has. Another thing that this gun has that is an exact copy of the PPK is the mechanism for the extractor right here, which I also hear that on this P-64 you gotta be very careful with this. Okay, if by any reason you twist that open, whatever, it will just pop out, and it's got like this V-shaped spring that it's a nightmare to either put back or try to fish out if it gets stuck in there or whatever. I mean, I heard about that, and I don't want to even mess with it. And also, as you putting it back, putting the slide back on there, you need to be very careful that that doesn't wedge out of place and you slide gets stuck on there or whatever. Just be very careful with it. Once you have your slide off this weapon, always deal with it. If you're gonna having to touch the gun, try to put your thumb on there so this lever won't pop out. Okay, but yes, the gun is very, very durable. It's a very good weapon. It's completely steel. There's no polymer on here. It's got a nice weight to it. It's not very heavy, very easy to conceal, and that's just all you have to do for a regular cleaning of the weapon. Okay, when you're gonna put it back, all you have to do, again, you get the spring and you get the tight fit, which is this one that I already have on here. Okay, and you're gonna put it back and you get your slide. Okay, you get your slide and you're just gonna go completely back and forward, and you're done. Very simple. This gun is a very simple gun to break apart. Then you get your trigger housing, put it back in there, and you are done with this gun. Okay, very nice weapon. It came in excellent shape. Okay, again, like I said, it's got a decocker safety, very nice, with a nice red dot, and the bluing on this gun is exceptional. Okay, it's got the file thing type style here on top. One thing I want to talk about is the sights. The sights are not very good. Okay, the sight, it's got like a regular little cavity in the back. Okay, it's what they call a drift sight. Okay, some that's got no screw or nothing, something that you can probably tap to either side to adjust your windage. But it's just two little grooves, as you can see there, two little grooves, and then you have the front side with no dot or anything. It's just one little plane that I guess you have to try to look through it. Very small, very difficult to engage it on your you know, when you're shooting it. But I've heard that they're very accurate. I'm sure there's some way of using that sight to a certain point. But remember, this gun is not for you to be getting excellent groups at 15 yards, 10 yards. This is like a defense weapon that you want to be able to pull out and within 10 feet be able to hit what you're shooting at in a defense situation. Now, I'm sure with the 9 by 18 Makarov, you can be very, you know, it'll play out what it's supposed to do, and you will be able to defend yourself with this. This is not, like I'm saying, the sights and all that. This is not to be an accuracy, you know, on the gun for accuracy. Okay, this is something like for defense, and especially it can be used as a backup gun, or for a woman. A woman can use this. I will be making a video comparing this to my wife's Thunder 380. They're very similar gun, just about the same size. This is a little bit more powerful as far as the cartridge, but the other one might be more comfortable for a woman or a lady to shoot it. Remember, this gun, the 9 by 18 Makarov, it's very powerful for this weapon, okay, and for the size of the gun. It's got a lot of recoil, okay, and but it's a it's a shootable gun. I mean, you can fire this weapon, but it's a very powerful little round for a gun this size. Again, this gun was also designed to shoot the 70 grain bullet tip, okay, projectile, or 70 grain. And basically the only defense load that I found with the 70 grain tip on it's been the Powerball, that they do make it on 70 grain, especially for this weapon, which is the 9 by 18 Makarov. Everything else, even Wolf, anything else that it's 9 by 18, it's either 90 grain or 94 grain, which puts a very you know, big recoil on this weapon. Also, you can change the spring, the slide spring, and you can go up to a 24-pound spring. I believe the one they come with is either 20 or 22. Wolves also sells you a slide spring that you can go up to a 24-pound, which makes the gun slides a lot better, especially on those heavy grain projectiles. But this is a very nice weapon for concealed carry, okay, and grab these before they vanish. I mean, they're out there. Price on this one from Aim Plus was $179. I've heard of people even paying up to $240, $280 for these. They're at $179 plus shipping and tax and all that, comes up to like about $210 right at your door if you have your license. I hope you liked the video. Check me out. Subscribe to my channel. This is Mr. Surplus Nut.